No matter how good you want to paint polygamy, it's not beautiful.
Oh, come on.
It's not beautiful.
It will never be.
It's never. Unpopular opinion, but I don't care what anybody will say. No matter how much good you want to paint polygamy.
Yes, always right.
Yes.
With my tone, my accent, and everything, it tells.
It tells.
Yeah.
Okay, we are speaking English. So you might not tell. Do you want to greet your audience in Ekiti? Sure. Because your customer is out there.
Yeah, sure.
Your customer, your potential customer is out there, and they are willing to know you in details. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to Gisthub podcasts. And if you are joining us for the first time, welcome. If you are joining us again, welcome back. My name remains Deborah Ajorin, your humble and simple baby girl. And in the studio with me today is a very, very hardworking man. One of your favorites in Ondo City and also influential. My guest, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shola Adeyanju Omojola. I'm the CEO of Giant Interior and Exterior, Ondo City, and Southwest in general.
All right. So, Mr. Shola, or do you have other nickname that I can, address you with?
Yeah, there are some nicknames though.
Okay.
My friends do call me Giant Solex.
Giant
Solex. So
Solex.
that's where I come by with the brand name.
All right. That's how it comes with the brand name Giant Interiors. Thank you. This man is based in Ondo City, and he deals with painting and interior decorations. If you have a house, a newly built, or renovating your house, you want to paint, you want to decorate, you will have things to do that is concerning this man's job. He is available, and trust me, he is good at what he does. And so, our guest for the day, you are a interior decorator, right?
Yeah.
And you paint.
Yeah, and I produce.
And he also produce paint. Wow. If you are listening to us right now, this man is a guru. He paints buildings, he paints houses, he paints offices, banks, anything, anywhere you want him to paint. And he also produce paint. And trust me, I believe that he is good at what he does. Now, my guests, we would like to talk about your personal life, because that is where we want to start, because I believe your audience wants to know you in details, because your customer is out there.
Yeah, sure.
Your customer, your potential customer is out there, and they are willing to know you in details. So we already know your name, we already know what you do, and we want to know about your family life. You come from a family of so, you are so born and stuff like that. So can you please tell us more about your family life?
I'll start from where I was born and hailed.
Okay.
I'm from Ekiti.
Wow.
So I I know there are a lot of people out there who are wondering. Well, with my tone, my accent, and everything, it tells.
It tells.
Yeah.
Okay, we are speaking English. So you might not tell. Do you want to greet your audience in Ekiti?
Sure, I'll be
Okay.
glad to do that.
Okay now.
Ìyára o, ìrìn, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àwo èmi, alábàáṣe, alábàálò, alájọṣepọ̀, ìyẹn olùgbéṣẹ́ kò mí, dúkẹ́ ketekete lọ́rin o, ìyẹn aṣàṣedànù o, ìyẹn àmú partnership rẹ̀, ìyẹn àmú ṣàṣemọ́ o.
Àmín.
Èmi ọmọrin lúlù Èkìtì, ìdúró sí gangan níbẹ̀, ọmọ amúyánṣùkẹ́ àlejò, amẹ́mu ògùrọ̀, amúṣọkàn gbìnrín gbìnrín. I'll be back to it, to just keep everything short. I'm from a polygamous family, really.
Oh.
And my mom was the first wife, though. So, and the third, actually, from my mother's side.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll be quite sincere and frank about it. It's not been easy coming from a polygamous family. Really.
Yes, that's true.
A lot of family challenges that you have to deal with. Being a man, There are a lot of stuff you have to go through yourself. Dark times, family use, you know, you have to sort it out.
Which is true.
Yeah,
Which is true.
it affects
And
careers and everything.
yes, personal life,
Yeah.
mental health, and all. And to be frank and sincere, unpopular opinion, I don't care what anybody is going to say about this. No matter how good you want to paint polygamy, it's not beautiful.
Oh, come on.
It's not beautiful.
It will never be.
It's never unpopular opinion, but I don't care what anybody will say. No matter how much good you want to paint polygamy,
There's always rivalry.
yes,
You
obviously.
been good, you been better, you been beautiful, best, all short, whatever it is.
Of course.
There's
And
gonna
trust
be.
and trust me, even in a space where the wives love each other, a space where the wife are actually in cordial relation with each other, the husband is not safe.
Yeah.
I am telling you, the husband is not safe.
Actually,
A place where two women are actually liking each other and you are being their husband. Mm-mm.
I would like to tell a secret out concerning the polygamous family of
Okay, he wants to. Don't tell
More
anyone.
I'll be, you know, well, I just have to thank God for life, though. Around 2056, I think that would be 26 actually.
Okay.
I was literally poisoned.
Wow.
You,
Oh my God.
You can't imagine the trauma, the childhood trauma you've been going through. And I still deal with it, though. I'll be honest with you.
Yes, of course.
I still deal with it.
That kind of stuff can
Me
give
being
you
poisoned
PTSD.
and you know, I just have to overlook things
Wow.
I go through. You know, being served with a plate that has kerosene in it.
Oh my God.
You being served food that the plate is being mixed with kerosene.
Oh Jesus.
You know, it's quite heartbreaking. Quite
Really,
heartbreaking.
I can't imagine what he went through.
So I don't really, I'm not getting pushy about my life or anything, because I like being settled. You don't pressure me, I don't pressure you. Even concerning my relationship life, you don't know anything about me.
Exactly.
People barely know who I'm with. Maybe I'm with somebody or I'm with nobody.
Yeah. The world
But
cannot destroy what they don't know about.
So I just keep my personal life private. You know what I want you to know.
That's true. That is
You
good.
know what I want you to know.
And I really thank God for your life, because if he had not survived today, we wouldn't be having our guest here today. And I really, really thank God for your life, because this man has fought a lot of battle, and we generally, his friends, his family, his loved ones, are thanking God for your life.
Yeah.
And wow.
I'm so much.
I'll just keep saying wow, and I hope something like that never happens again. Never happens.
For it not to happen, you have to feel yourself out of everything. You know, you being conscious about your choice of woman in relationship or your choice of man in relationship. You know, having different kind of relationship, and you get confused about what to do about your own life.
Yeah, that's true. And now about relationship. I know your romantic relationship is your personal stuff. So we don't ask that. We don't ask about that on Gisthub unless you want us to know. But your relationship with your friends. Let's not talk about family now, because you already know what your family relationship looks like. So your relationship with your friends, how will you describe it? Is it cordial or something just to look and say meh, or you just thank God for the choice of friends that you have?
I'm most glad. If I am to mention names, I'll mention some names in Ondo. I'll mention some in Ibadan.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I got lots of people on my list. But mostly, I would like to thank my dear friend, Emmanuel Max. I'll be honest with you. It's been family since we met, since 2019.
He's a real G.
Yeah. It's been there all the way. The process, the steps, the challenges.
Like I always call him Braima.
In my car.
In my car. Thank you so much, Brahma. Our guest on Gisthub podcast is thanking you personally, and we at Ayogen TV we are thanking you personally for being a good friend to this man. God bless you. God bless you. You are a
God bless his
real
family too.
G. God bless his
Dad
family
wealth.
too. Daddy wealth. You are a real G. You are a real G. Now let's talk about your job because I believe that is the main thing your potential clients, which are your
Yeah.
audience now, really wants to know about. Your job, you said you are a painter, a paint producer
Yeah.
that deals with producing different kind of paints,
Yeah.
every kind of paints
Yeah.
to be precise, and you are good at what you do. Also in interior
Yeah.
decoration.
Talking about the interior type,
Mm-hmm.
apart from the painting and all sorts,
Mm-hmm.
your wallpaper, your window blind, 3D
Mm-hmm.
panels, fluted panels, talking about your furniture. We are talking about synthetic grass, the green grass actually,
Okay. Yes,
the
yes, yes,
artificial.
yes, yes, yes. I know that one.
So I deal with a lot of things. When you're talking about interior and exterior, it's not it's not categorized in a section.
Okay.
It deals with every section about the building,
About the building.
concerning the layout from the construction. We're all in. Trust me, we're
Okay.
all in. We got it covered.
Okay.
Because I can't say this is my company. I'm trying to build my brand. I'm trying to build a company, and I'm trying to build a future
Okay.
personally
All right.
with my brand.
Okay.
So dealing with those things, I will have people who I work with, and who are in partnership with me.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. So, about that, what part of all these things you mentioned is the most challenging that has give you so much challenge? You know, there are some challenges you face in your job sometimes that you be like, oh, who is there shaking me emoji? So, which one do you think is most challenging, or maybe two? Which is like the most challenging of your job?
The most challenging of it is not knowing what to do.
Is not knowing what to do.
Yeah. If you get confused about what you're doing, and the the next thing that pops up your mind is not a solution, that's not your way. Because if you are not being happy with what you do, you never think about being querying.
So, as you can hear our guest on Gisthub podcast, he said the most challenging part of his job is firstly not knowing what to do. And I think it is also implying to like every other job out there. When you want to start a work and the first thing that just comes to your head is not knowing what to do,
Huh?
being confused about what you want to do. That is a very challenging part of every job, and I pray that we all, as a business owner or as a vocational worker, gets to know what we do and God leading us to exact thing that we do. And we want to take a short break on our G Stop podcast for today. And if you are joining us for the first time again, this is G Stop podcast with Deborah and Johnny. And in the house with me is Giant Sholes, the giant interior and exterior. And I am also your humble and simple baby girl. And if you are joining us again, welcome. Sit back. Don't touch the dial. We'll be back.
Hello, welcome to Ironton Media House. We offer exciting services like event coverage, event live streaming, studio live streaming session, music studio recording, TV session, news broadcasting, podcast session, and many other exciting services. Here at Iogen, we innovate, we inform, and we inspire.
Welcome back to Gisthub podcast. Once again, my name remains Deborah Anjorin. I know you know. And my guest here still remains Giant Sholes, the CEO of Giant Exterior and Interior, that deals with painting and paint production and also interior designs. So, about interior designs.
Yeah.
So, do you just design for just residential buildings alone, or you do for commercial buildings too?
I didn't say any of that.
You ready?
I didn't say any of that.
Okay.
My job's never what is it called?
Decoration.
No. Concerning the decoration part, I never push any work back.
Okay.
I take every chances.
Oh, yeah.
Being an interior decorator, you have to be a plain book always, ready to learn.
Okay.
One of it are the furniture areas, because I never learned that, but I put in effort knowing about it. Having an idea and building on the idea is quite important, because if you be doing anything interior without a sample, you should be ready to tender. You should have a portfolio which you tender to your customers. And most importantly, before anything, no, it's not about your customers' pulse or anything. Because I do tell this to my customers, how do you want to be seen? Or this work or this job you are about to give out to me, how do you want it to be seen? I ask them. Because most of the customers are like, let me just do this and let's just get over with. I hope you understand what you're saying, what I'm
Of
saying.
course, of
So
course.
I'll tell you, I'm not here to work for you, ordinarily. I'm here to work for you, or to execute your job into perfection.
Perfectly.
Into perfection. So when you are being seen with whatever it is, the kudos goes back to me.
Goes back to the person that did that job.
So it's not just about doing. If you love what you're doing,
Exactly.
you execute perfectly
Of
and
course.
you work according to your customers' post sometimes.
Okay. We've learned about your family life, your personal relationship with your friends, and your job. Being a interior and exterior decorator, and what you do, and being a vocational master. Do you intend, or do you even take apprentices, like people who are interested in learning from you what you do? Because your audience might be interested in knowing, they might want to learn from you.
I'll be glad taking in apprentice.
Okay.
I will be very glad. It's not what I can do alone. I need support.
Of course.
Loads of it.
Of course.
I need support.
Of course.
Because is an opportunity though. And in Nigeria, actually, concerning the economical area and the inflation rate, you just don't have to base on your education only.
Of course, so I tell you.
You don't have to, even pursuing your career, having something that feeds you, that gives you an extra income. Yeah, that's the best part of it. To survive.
So if you are interested, or you have somebody interested in learning interior and exterior decoration, painting and paint production, this man is available, and I am very, very sure his learning prices is available and affordable. Kì í ṣe our price tó bá kọ́ wa ní egbẹ̀yìn, but if you want to learn masterpiece, this man gives masterpiece, not just perfection, a state of the art masterpiece. And if you want to learn, if you are interested in learning that, his name will be in the comment section. His Facebook page will be in the comment section. And if you are watching us on TikTok, his TikTok page will be in the comment section, and we are going to tag him to this video so that you can chat him up, text him, and seal your deal. All right. Enough talk about your work. I would like to know, your likes and dislikes. So I love asking this question on every podcast because I'm a foodie. I'm sorry.
Beat me with it.
I might not look like somebody that loves food because of my stature anyway, but I'm a foodie, trust me. So I love asking this question. what is that food that is your go-to every time? Like, let's say, Ṣọlá o, kò sóúnjẹ mọ́ ní gbogbo ayé o, ẹyọ kan péré ló lè mú, and you eat that food like for the rest of your life. What is that go-to food like that you can't get tired of every time?
If we go back to my origin,
Hey,
I'll go back to.
if I have to guess, pounded yam.
All right, but
Okay.
I'll.
But okay.
No, I need to make specification about my likes.
Okay.
I need to make specification about my likes though.
Okay.
The board that I add there
Okay.
is if you will be serving me pounded yam,
Okay.
you will have my melon soup,
Oh God.
worowo,
Oh
ishapa.
Jesus.
So I have my likes.
Okay.
Like I said, I have my likes. So I need to make this specification
Okay.
to be much more
Clear
more seen.
specification.
Yeah, to be seen.
Okay.
I can never get tired of it.
Oh, that's nice. For the first time, somebody gave me a good and acceptable answer. The person I brought in the last episode was like beans and bread. I was like, eh?
Beans and bread, yo.
Really?
Second choice of state.
Jesus.
I'll be honest with you.
Oh my god. So yes, we already know the kind of food you like now. And yes, apart from these giant sholes that everybody knows, and being a decorator, interior and exterior decorator, and being a very lively person, outside all of that, what do you do like inside your house, in the corner of your room? Who are you? You know, your personality in the corner of your room is very, very different from what people see out there. So, what are you like?
If I'm to think about it, there's nothing to think about it actually, but I'll be honest.
Okay.
Being alone is quite okay.
Hmm.
When I have my office, if I have my office, I'll go through some social media pages, look into stuffs I haven't partake in, Instagram, Facebook. So I look what's the trend, what's the latest trend, because partaking my work, you should be at alert
all the time for new innovations.
That's it. You don't just stand your guard that I already knew this, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. So that's good. So we are ending and rounding up the podcast for today. Thank you so much for staying to the end, watching and listening to us in this, lively podcast, Gisthub podcast. And thank you so much for always watching Ayogen TV. My name remains Deborah and Jorin, which is your podcast host. And my guest name once again is Giant Sholes. Can you please introduce yourself again?
Yeah, I'm Giant Sholes, Giant Interior and Exterior Decorator. That's the brand name. So don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. And if you are watching us on YouTube, turn on the notification button so that every video we drop will be giving you notification to go watch. Thank you so much for always listening and watching. My name remains Deborah and Dory, your simple and humble baby girl. Until the next episode, we love you. Bye.